Hey, welcome to Shane's Hot Rod and Projects. Been down, had some things taken, had some medical issues that I had to take care of. Yeah, that's fun. No use. I can't do nothing. Um, I'm working through it. I mean, as in getting it healed up. Can't do nothing. It's why I'm gonna give y'all an update on video. I got a bunch done in the Malibu before surgery last weekend. I done some things. I got the rear mounted radiator. I'll show it to you right quick. See if I can get up under here without using my arm, because yeah, it's not too cool. I still ain't figured out a placement for them. These right here. I originally was going to try to mount them in the front of the grill, but that's not going to work. I don't think that's going to work. So my next I can't hold the camera with the other one. I can't hold the camera with the other hand. So I'm having difficulty here. All right, so I was originally going to put them up there in front of the grill. Well, I'm having issues with things interfering here. And I could go low, but then I'm gonna have to run a scavenging pump for the return. So I don't want to do that. So my next option is coming off of this roll bar here and mounting it right in here, this area here. I don't know. I'm working on that. I really haven't got into that, but I did get the radiator mounted. Now that I've got the phone swapped around, maybe I can crawl under here and show you without falling on my head, not being able to use my hand. But here's my rear mounted radiator. I got to order my hoses and lines. You know, I've got to run my wires. I've already got my relays and all run back here. Right here. I've already got my relays run back here, but I got to run the wires. I got to buy me some wire to run. I'm going to run some heavy duty wire, because the wire I had on originally, I think, was a little too small. And the switch wire is way up in front, so I got to run it up front. But then I got these roll bar tabs that I welded onto the roll bar, and had it here. Thanks to a good friend of mine, he helped me out with a radiator. We went from a single pass to a dual pass now. This is where my expansion tank's going to go, up here. That'll go up through the hole. The hose will go up through the floorboard to the expansion tank. And my return lines are right here. I'm at my heater lines. I'm going to say that'll be your bottom radiator hose, and this will be your top radiator hose. There's 16 AN. I'm going to buy a push lock with 1-inch hose. And then my next issue is figuring out how to run it to the front, because see how low the floorboard hangs? Yeah, that's my fuel lines run up through the side, so that's taking up all that space. And I don't want to put them near the drive shaft. So I got to figure that out, whether I want to run them through the car, through some maybe some conduit. I ain't sure yet. I've seen guys do it out of aluminum line. I've seen guys do it out of braided line and run it through the car, and that's probably what I'll do, is use braided line and run through the car. Now that I'm looking at it, I was going to use rubber hose, but it's a cheaper route. But to run them through the car, I'm not running rubber line. because that wouldn't be very safe. But I really like my setup so far. It's got a little bit of an angle, and you see it's not hanging very low. See, right there's about, see, it's not too bad. I think it'll be all right. I can't lower the car much more than what it already is because of tire rubbing. Oh, I just knocked over a gear. Yep, just knocked over a gear. Oh, yeah. You know, all right, see, I started trying to put that together yesterday, and I can't do it. I can't use my right arm, my right hand. I just can't use it. I've got it that far by just using one hand, and I need to press that on. I need to press the slider on, and I can't hold it and tap it with a hammer because I can't use them. I can move my fingers, but I can't grip nothing. So it's going to be a couple more weeks before I can do anything. So I'm just more or less looking at all this. My expansion tank is right there. There's my hole. Whenever I get an opportunity, I'll make me a bracket for there. So that's the update on the Malibu. And them are probably going to be separated with my bar, and I'm going to use the original bar here. That'll probably weld to the roll bar. So just a little update on what's going on. Probably going to be a while before I get another video out. So we'll just work through it. Got to get this other stuff. It's more important. And these cars are health. Our health is a lot. So we have to look after it. Well, I decided to come down here with Dad since I can't do nothing on my own. And he's wanting to work on this 48 Lincoln. He's wanting to see if we can get the windows to roll up. And maybe fire. I don't know what all this is going to consist of, but we'll find out. It's a pretty nice car. My understanding, the gentleman that owned the car passed and set for a while, and he'd been restoring it for quite a few years. As you can look at the paint, the paint's got some age on it, but it isn't freshly painted, but it's been setting. It's got a bunch of, you can see the plastic on the seats and things where it's all new. It's just been being rebuilt over a long period of time. But it has a, let's see, it has a V10 flathead. You can see that. We've got to try to get it running. Never messed with none of these too much. They're different. All right, so that's what we got to deal with. He thinks we may have to get a new battery because this battery's been sitting so long that it's not wanting to take a charge. So we got that issue to figure out. He's run most of the wiring, but we've got to finish hooking up some of it. Also, he has changed all the gas out of he's pulled all the old gas out, and we have unhooked. We have put 2-stroke fuel in the bowl to hopefully try to get it full to at least kick over. That is our game plan. Second of all, this is the actual motor that runs the pumps for the windows. The windows are hydraulic. I don't know if any of y'all ever messed with any of these. This is my first one. But there is a hydraulic cylinder right here. And that's what you call power windows. It works off of hydraulic. It's pretty neat. But you can see, he's got the dash tore apart, trying to get the wiring figured out. figured out. But it's a pretty neat little ride. Nice new headliner. Tell you what, that seat is like that back seat's like sitting on the couch. Now the seat's just unbolted and slid back so you can get in there and work. So that's why it looks the way it does. But I can't move it because I can't do nothing with my hand. I'm just showing off. Then my new door panel's wrapped up. And the seats just wrapped up in plastic. But as you can see, like I said, the paint's got some places popping up. So it's older restoration, but it's been restored. That's all the books, from my understanding, for this car, which is quite a bit of documentation. And I think that is, I'm not sure what that is in the trunk there, but that's pretty neat. Kind of get you an idea what the car looks like. I know y'all have seen it in the background on some of my other videos, but we got to get rid of it. It's got to go on. It's got to go to the original owner. So, well, back to Don, the gentleman that owns the car. So, pretty cool little Continental kit. Pretty nice. All right, well, he gets back, we'll get started on, this is the front view of it. He gets back, we'll get started on trying to figure out how to get it to fire. Maybe I can show it to y'all. Looks like it's been running before, from the looks of that right there. Huh. Let's hope the head gaskets are still good. I don't know nothing about them. I don't know it's a flathead. V10.
That you could get anywhere around here. Not, I have to order it out of Mississippi, I think.
There's nothing inside of it.
Yeah, it is too.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's got probably got a sleeve of connector inside there.
Yeah. Yeah, and you just push them together.
Why couldn't we just make our own?
Just like this.
Yeah. Okay.
But you gotta have the right size. See, that one ain't the right size for that one.
Right.
It is for that one.
Right.
Where we come from.
So what's it?
They snap together. And yeah.
Well.
So anyway.
All right. So what's the first agenda? I mean, we're about out of time today.
Yeah, we're out of time today. Tomorrow, I'd like to see if we can get it to turn over.
All right.
And I think this is my theory based on what I know about old cars. The switch is over there, you turn it on, and that's the start button.
Okay.
So we'll see.
All right. All right. Well.
So just your knife.
All right. We didn't get to work on the Lincoln. We run out of time. Dad's going to the beach. We had to drop his convertible Beamer off at the poster shop. They're going to put a top on it. I didn't see that really being part of what we was working on. Like I said, we're going to work on the Lincoln. That is going to be my next episodes of the Lincoln. Hopefully, since I've got all this free time on my hands, I'll be doing a lot of videoing and getting Dad, pretty much videoing him. And I hope y'all enjoy it because it's going to be on a 48 Lincoln Continental. We're going to try to get it running and maybe moving on its own. We've got to get the windows working. The little connectors we was talking about in the video. That's kind of what little bit of video I got on it. Other than that, hopefully to start off with better visual content next video. I'm messing with the car, but them little connectors he was talking about, if we can't find anything local, we got to order them. I think he says in the video, I think he did. So we have to find some of them. And we've got to trace, a lot of them wires are just run. They've not been hooked up. So we've got to trace what wire goes where, like the windows I was talking about. We have to figure that out. figure out how they hook up, which wires goes to the switches, which wire goes to positive, negative, battery, motor, blah, 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 whatever. And then see if it's got fire, the ignition's hooked up and all that. And I think that's it. I think that's all we're going to really try to do, because between the both of us, we don't really have that kind of time. And we just got a lot of stuff to do, and we're running out of time. So anyway, thanks for all you that watch what little bit I have to offer. Thank you very much. I know, I just do this because I enjoy showing off what I mess with. I wished I could show y'all some stuff from my past, some very intensive work that I used to do, but kind of outgrew that. Now we just piddle with the hot rods we have around and the old cars and just stuff we like piddling with. So, all right, I'll see y'all in the next one. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.